It's setup day here at Motorama, and for off-road RC racers, today is when they can set their sights upon the track before qualifying begins.
Every year we enter the arena, and fortunately the dirt is in here, but it is level and flat. We have to scavenge all the dirt and then start creating, and we have about a day and a half to do everything. This is just a big sandbox. My daughter likes drawing, and she had some ideas she wanted to put in this year. She drew them out on our whiteboard that we always play on, and she got probably a third of the design this year, and it worked out well. She liked it. So every year I do it, I try to do something different than last year. Last year was a little more technical, a little harder, a little more crashes. This year I wanted a little more flowy, fun for everybody.
In 2024, due to a schedule change of the Dirt Nitro Challenge, the competition features some prominent pros in the Truggy and Buggy expert classes. Some have a rich history here, while others do not.
I don't really think about it in terms of they've been here and this is my first time. I mean, all these guys I race with at every single event, so it's not something like intimidating in the sense of like they've been here before, but most of these guys haven't been here for years, so it's kind of all of our first time back, if that makes any sense.
I think this is probably the most stacked that the electric version of Motorama has been in the past 10 years probably. Here we have 7 guys that are professionals. I know that I can compete for podiums, maybe compete for a win. I just want to leave here knowing that I was in the hunt and had some good runs.
So the last time I was here at Motorama was the last year they ran Nitro. A bit more hectic and dusty and smoky. Super cool to have just the electric only. It's kind of a little different or weird for me because I'm kind of, I guess, known as the Nitro guy. But coming here, I would like to be, I don't know, between 3 and 5, I guess I would be happy with. It's pretty awesome. Like I said, it's been a number of years. If the DNC schedule stays the way that it is this year, I'm sure you'll see many, many more of us on a regular basis for years to come.
I really wasn't planning on coming, but me and Scott and Spencer Heckert were talking about it in my garage, and I'm like, sure, why the hell not? You know what I mean? Like, I haven't been there in a long time, so. But I'm glad I did. This is pretty cool. Vendors and stuff that aren't coming here, they're missing out. There's a ton of RC car people here, and there's a ton of other industry people here. It's a pretty difficult track. Truggy goes around the track a lot easier than Buggy. Buggy's pretty hard to just put in 5 minutes flawlessly, so should be fun.
As RC qualifying begins, the arena crash track is building up for showtime, just like the rest of the entertainment. The stage is set to open the doors tomorrow.
You know, everybody sees RC, they think it's kind of toys and stuff, but when they come here, it's a great opportunity for us to get the hobby in front of new eyes.
It's the largest indoor motorsport expo in the northeastern United States, and qualifying for the off-road RC racing is on display.
Yeah, when we're on the track, like, there's a great crowd of people from all the other events. They come in and check out the RC stuff, which is cool. It's a pretty unique opportunity to kind of showcase RC cars. Seems like people are digging it. You know, they like seeing the cars crash over the big jump in the back. You can hear the crowd and stuff, so.
Really cool to leave the Nitro stuff at home, see this many electric entries all in one place. And the race is limited too, so the race could be, I'm sure, a lot bigger, but it's cool that we get a lot of track time and still nearly 400 entries once they fill heats.
This place is pretty awesome. There's a lot going on. There's so much to see and kind of do, and this event is a perfect venue for something like this.
Competitors have 4 rounds to put in their best 5-minute runs to determine where they rank for the main events. Watering the track makes the tire choice that much more difficult. These JConcepts race team drivers are sporting a careful combination of green compound reflex, relapse, or rehabs, and some are using the new Dirt Bite or Falcon tires, all in an effort to get around the track the fastest with no room for mistakes. Ryan Mayfield cruised to top qualifier in Expert Truggy, while Kyosho's Ryan Lutz found another gear to secure TQ in Expert Buggy as Motorama rolls on. Spectators also had their share of plenty more motorized excitement. It's morning at the final day of Motorama. For these RC weekend warriors, the main events are already underway on the dirt oval and 1/8 scale tracks, and fans are in for a treat. Pro drivers do their final adjustments before the 5-minute Triple A mains begin. In this format, the A main is raced 3 times over and scored on a points basis with the best 2 of 3 scores counting. The starting grid is the same for each race. First up is A main number 1 for Expert E-Truggy with Ryan Mayfield in pole position. And even the best have technical issues right before the race. It's a true team effort when things go awry, and a reflection of a successful race program when everyone remains calm.
When they asked me to take part in this many years ago, it was not as organized as it was. Now, as we've kind of seasoned in it and more experienced, and you see the smile on the faces of everybody, just an awesome experience, and I'm really proud and honored to be asked to be part of it.
The top 3 were pulling a gap, and Mayfield was in the lead throughout until one of the final few laps when he hit the inside cushion. Starting from third, Kyosho's Ryan Lutz was there to capitalize and hang on for the unexpected win. Expert Buggy A main number 1 was up next, and Lutz would start in TQ position. He kept the momentum going with a clean race and went on to secure the win, holding off Mayfield by less than a second.
Feels awesome to come back after 10 years. It's an awesome event, having spectators in the stands watching us.
After a brief break and some RC demo derby, A main number 2 for Truggy was off and running. Thanks to an incident involving Lutz, Mayfield found a way to win wire to wire despite the hard-charging techno teammate of Spencer Heckert. Lutz would finish in 5th, leaving a door open for Mayfield to seal the deal in A3. But first was A main number 2 for Buggy, and a win for Lutz here would clinch him first place overall. Our top 2 competitors were neck and neck, but 5 laps in, Lutz rolled it, and Mayfield was to the point and began pulling away. There's no doubt that nerves are running high, and it was only the following lap that Mayfield would have a hard crash landing down the straightaway, giving the lead back to Lutz for good.
Tires were huge. My AKA Luxes were amazing this weekend. My Kyosho MP10E TKI2 was dialed, had good corner speed, and was able to make minimal mistakes and be able to take the win.
Finally, the scene was set for a winner-take-all A main number 3 of Truggy. This one was all Mayfield due to the intense pressure of Hecker and Stetzer battling for position with Lutz. It was an awesome event with just one suggestion.
I wish we could run some type of nitro here, just even if it was like a demo class. I think it would really get the new people and spectators kind of catch their eyes because they're into motorsports. There's the go-kart racing, there's the dirt bike racing, the quad, stuff like that.